what are my top 5 saddest moments of the Walking With series? Now, I understand that, of course, it's a nature documentary, obviously. It's a prehistoric nature documentary. But just for shits and giggles, why not? Because, I mean, there were some moments that you kind of feel sad for some of these animals. At the end of some episodes and etc. But anyways, here I go. And it's not, also another thing before I do it's not a lot of talk about that much, in my personal opinion. What is the saddest moments of the Walking With series? And that's why I'm doing it. Number 5 on my list is the death of the Sukis. The death of the Sukis is, in my opinion, it's pretty sad, because again, you kind of feel bad that, that it's the female, obviously. She was a apex predator. At first, she a Pulsarius attacked her on the leg area. Well, yeah, on the leg, and also when she went back to her territory, a male Sukis chased her away, and then lo and behold, she collapsed, and a gang of Coelophysis came over and harassed her, and finally, she died. And that was pretty sad. Also, the music of it was also pretty sad, because it's like, you kind of feel sorry for the poor thing. And it's like, well, since Sukis is dead, now it's the rise of Coelophysis and other theropod dinosaurs for millions of years to come. And yes, Sukis may be an apex predator, and even apex predators today, sometimes they're not invincible. Number 4 on my list is the sorry about that. Number 4 on my list is the Paraceratherium mother chasing the calf away. I understand that, obviously, even today, when young animals get older and older, depending on the species, mothers kick the young out. You kind of feel bad for the poor youngster in Dragotherium, or in this case, technically speaking now, Paraceratherium, because he was with his mother since the beginning, and now since he's a teenager, now the mother kicks him out. And also the music of it, obviously, is kind of a little bit depressing, because you kind of feel bad, like, if he's alive, our main character from that episode is alive or not, or etc. And he was chased by a young adult Paraceratherium. And then he tried to return to his mother, and the mother has a new calf, and she kicks him out again. And as the narrator says, there is no way he'll be with his mother. The rest of his life he'll spend alone. One month, 2 months, 3 days go by, and there's no sign of the calf. But hey, he made it out alive. Um, number 3 on my list is the death of Halftooth's cubs. Now, I understand that obviously Smilodon did not live in groups or not, or it's debatable still, or anything like that. But you kind of feel bad for Halftooth because obviously he was the defender. He was the dominant male of his group, and then the nomadic males took over and obviously killed his cubs. Just like, of course, lions do today. When new males take over a pride, they kill the cubs. It's probably the same thing with Smilodon, although I doubt it, but it is what it is. The music, again, it's creepy. It's creepy. Well, not creepy, but it's kind of sad because you kind of feel bad for Halftooth's bloodline. And, when he saw the cub, he just left. One of his dead cubs. Number 2 on my list would have to be the death of the Ornithochirus / Trithonathus. Because in the beginning of the story, we see him travel for the entire continent. He traveled to North America and then headed to Europe on his migration. And then, of course, since he's old, other males took over his mating spot, and obviously he's the outcast of his mating grounds. And then all of a sudden he died because of old age and he can't produce. And also in that music, you kind of feel sorry for him, because for his entire journey, his goal was obviously to find a mate. And then obviously, well, he didn't, because he was too old and it was too late for him. Other males took over. And he just died right then and there. And then, of course, the death of the Tyrannosaurus / the death of the dinosaurs in Walking with Dinosaurs. Even though it is what it is. The mother Tyrannosaur tried her very best to defend her youngsters from the Ankylosaurus. And she did, but with a high price. The Ankylosaurus tail hits her in the leg, and then the next day, well, her leg and internal organs, and obviously the next day she's dead. And of course, the music, because again, you feel bad for her because she tried her very best to defend her youngsters from the threat. And then the next is, of course, the asteroid killing off the dinosaurs. You get this feeling, this chilling, that that everything's like gonna be bad. And it did. The asteroid did. The asteroid killed them off. And then we get the theme from the Ornithochirus death scene again, which was, well, like I said, pretty damn sad, because the dinosaurs are gone. Um, what am I trying to say? And obviously, that it's just pretty damn sad a little bit, because this entire time, this show was Dinosaurs, and, well, boom, it happened. 65% of life died out. And then, and that's pretty much it. But what's your list on the Walking With series? What is your saddest list on the Walking With series? I would like to know in the comments.